Hello gamers. I think usually I would like to stream my Stygian runs, but it just reset like 20 minutes ago, and I usually don't like streaming around this time because my internet tends to be a bit unstable. So I'm actually just going to record a video instead. But let's just see what we're dealing with here. I actually have no idea what we're up against this time. Okay, so this is the one that requires like swirling. Okay, we got the Hydro Tulpa, and we got... This is the new guy from the like Temple of Space or something. Okay, I don't fully understand this mechanic. I mean, I think I kind of get it, but I think maybe we can try and figure it out just by hopping in and fighting against it. Let's just try menacing first. Right, so this top one does require some swirl action. I normally like using arlecchino when I'm fighting the tulpa. The only thing that's a little bit scary is if I'm standing in Bennett's burst, the tulpa basically one-shots me because I'm getting vaped. I have another idea actually. Maybe for this top side we could do Cloud Retainer. Like Cloud Retainer Veresa. You know, I kind of want to try going all in on vape here just to see what happens. So I'm going to do something like this and just have as much pyro damage as possible and try to just vape everything against this guy. I'm bringing like an Anefa Veresa sort of combo team here, and I don't really know what to expect here either, so I'm just bringing my like premium Zabai team, and we'll start with the Glacial Wolf first. We should be able to do this. Just giving a feel for the enemy. Okay, now we kind of know what to expect. Hey, not bad. I mean, it's only 3-liner, but pretty good. Okay, this team I think is... I mean, it's kind of for fun, but I'm gonna do this. I gotta be really careful here. If he hits me single time. Oh, yeah, at least Bennett's burst is over. Keeps moving. It's so annoying. Alright, well luckily it wasn't that bad because it's only menacing, but into the biggest question mark. Not really sure how this is gonna work. Burst here, yes I do. Start with a burst here. Okay, he's got like some shield thing going on. And he's just dead. Okay. Didn't really fully understand that mechanic because I think I just killed it too quickly. But it seems like he's absorbing the Hydro from Columbina. I think it's time we go to Fearless and really think about what's going to be best. I think we're going to maybe start with Arlecchino this time up here. And maybe just do something that's a little bit more conventional, like Kazuha with Bennett and Durin maybe. And then I'm thinking here, even though it's a Hydro enemy, we can still just use Columbina for quality of life reasons, and we can run the Nefer team. Seems like this top guy is pretty tricky for me. Arlecchino's almost dead. Did not even realize. This guy is beating me up, man. Yeah, we have to burst here. This is definitely doable with some better play. I could optimize my rotations a little bit more. Okay, so I'm actually gonna wait here. I'm gonna do that. Do this. Burst just to keep my health up. There can probably kill here. Probably. My damage is getting kind of low. I'm out of infusion. There we go. Alright, we did it. It's pretty scuffed. Had about 13 seconds left. Just really hard to get through that shield, you know? You need a lot of swirl to actually get through it. But I'm looking forward to optimizing that one, see what I can come up with to clear this even faster, because I'm sure I can cook up something. Okay, this one should be a little bit more straightforward, I think. Burst here for some iframes. Alright, we gotta get the heat out for this. Mark these guys. We need a heater burst anymore. Probably just finish him off here. Yeah, that one was kind of what I expected. I think I could probably maybe switch out Columbina there. And Ino got one shot. That's awesome. So I think the problem with Ino here is that her Hydra application is pretty burst reliant. He might do what I said before, where how I could probably drop Columbina in this team. I think I am going to try and drop Columbina in this team and put Columbina here, because I think simply just having burst reliant elemental appliers is just not fun against this boss. All right, we'll go to this later. I think we want to try this for now and get this down. Look, this guy's voice lines. I don't know what these things are here then. Am I supposed to break it in time? That seems very hard to break. Okay, we killed him, but I really need to understand this mechanic. Maybe I just need to read the text. I was hoping maybe I could just hop in and figure it out. I really have no idea, but because the Zabai team is just good enough and has enough DPS, I was able to kill it. Let's see how this one goes. So now we're gonna have some Lunar charged in here. The other guy's dead as well. Dodge timing right there. That was nice. But remember, I can't hold E anymore. I got a tappy on Llama. We're not on a Columbina team anymore. This guy. I held E because I'm my muscle memory. My muscle memory is just fried from Columbina. First tier for iframes. I think we're just gonna wait for my skill to come back up again. Yeah, that was even faster than the Columbina one. Okay, interesting. I mean, we did it. Go ahead and grab my reward. I'm gonna read this mechanic and I'm going to try and do it again. I understand now. So what you actually want is two different types of elements, it seems, and each phase has its own like recording state, I guess. And so in the first phase you probably want to do one element, and the next phase you want to do another element, and then it's going to summon two of the stars. And I remember when I was fighting it, one of the stars was a lot easier to break than the other, probably because of Columbina. Like, it recorded the Hydro Star, and then so the Hydro Star was a lot easier to beat, whereas the other one was, as it says, it was an inert star, which are much harder to beat. And yeah, it looked like, I mean, I did like a whole Zabai rotation, and I maybe got through like maybe half of its health, so there was just no way I was gonna DPS that in time. Okay, so is that damage worth it? I didn't see how much damage that was. Either way, I think I get it now. What you could do is use these phases to absorb the elemental stars with specific elements, then you break the stars, and then it does a bunch of damage. Or if you don't break it, which is what happened when I cleared it with Zabai, he just does like an attack, and then you just keep fighting him. And the attack is pretty easy to dodge. You just like run out of the way. This is just the Hydro Tulpa. It's the same as it always is. I've fought this guy before in the Abyss, right? And then it's also this is the local legend, I believe. The shield is really fat. Like, you need a bunch of swirl to get through it. I think Cloud Retainer alone wasn't cutting it. I think Kazuha felt a lot better here. You could probably do Sucrose as well, although I would probably recommend building a little bit of energy recharge on Sucrose just to get your burst as quickly as possible, so you can, because the phase starts almost immediately, and so, you know, the sooner you can get it down, the sooner it gets knocked down, and you can just start wailing on it. But overall, I actually really like this Stygian, like genuinely. I think even though this one is pretty rough for me, just because I think my count isn't that well equipped to deal with it, I think that's what makes it kind of fun. This is just the Tulpa, you know, I don't know. I kind of like enemies that have innate elemental auras because you can play around that, right? And I feel like this is one of the more interesting boss mechanics. Either way, for my account specifically, I did kind of have to rack my brain to juggle my teammates around, juggle elements around, and I actually really liked it. I think it was fun. I haven't really had my my brain challenged like that in a while, just because it feels like everything recently has been so black and white. Like, the teams I'm supposed to use are very obvious. But yeah, either way, I had fun. Drop any tips in the comments if you found some specific strategies that really worked out for you. And yeah, I will see you guys around. Bye bye.
"今には